everybody, in tonight's show we've got a special guest with us who has come all the way from London. She is Mrs. Sashi Gossain, who is the founder of Pharmaclinix. Hi ma'am, what brings you to Dubai?
Well, we've come to the Beauty World exhibition, Middle East. About 12,000 buyers have come from all over the world, over 800 exhibitors.
Okay.
We're proud to be one of the biggest ones here, and as I said, we've had a huge response from all over the world.
What is Pharmaclinix all about?
Pharmaclinix is now the leading Asian skincare, very premium, especially for the Asian and Arabic skin, because our skins are different, we have different problems, we have a lot more hyperpigmentation, we age differently, we scar differently, so it was about time that we came up with something that was specific for the Asian and Arabic skin.
Asian skin is up to 3 times thicker than white skin, and it needs a moisturizer that can penetrate deep into the layers and provide extra protection from the effects of the sun.
How did you come across the name Pharmaclinix?
It's a long story. It came after a lot of thought. We wanted a name that actually showed what the whole product was about.
Okay.
I am a pharmacist. As I said, I own my own pharmacy. But we also have a one-stop health and beauty center.
Okay.
Where we have many clinics, including skin clinic, homeopathic, chiropody, Botox, the laser clinic. So I wanted a name that sort of, because it was a one-stop health and beauty, something that brought in all the elements together.
Okay.
So pharma and then clinics. So it became Pharmaclinix.
All right.
So it seemed a long word to begin with, but it started making sense when people really see where we come from. So it was nothing that just came from thin
All
air.
right.
There's a story behind it.
I used it in my wedding day. I used it before my interview. I used it before I go out.
Lightnet's 5-minute face mask for that special glow.
What is unique about Pharmaclinix?
Well, I'm a pharmacist and a cosmetic scientist, and it was about time when I saw there was nothing really that catered for our skin types.
Okay.
I am registered in UK. It's a UK registered company. It's clinically tested and licensed under EU regulations, which are very stringent.
Okay.
So, and it's manufactured in Europe as well.
Okay.
And it just places us with the highest quality that is available in the world at the moment. We originally started with 5 products, mainly skin lightening and anti-aging. The skin lightening wasn't for the traditional just to lighten the skin, it was actually to treat hyperpigmentation, especially after pregnancy or due to hormones, stress. We all suffer a lot from hyperpigmentation, so we started addressing that issue because I do have my own beauty salons in London, and that was the problems that the Asians were coming up with.
Okay.
We age differently. I've got a Botox alternative creams as well, so you don't have to have the injections.
Litenex prevents the darkening of the skin by blocking the enzyme tyrosinase, leaving you with a clearer and fairer skin.
Then we brought out the anti-scarring cream for acne scars. It's the first one made by us in UK, and is now the brand leader in UK. And then we've got a separate skincare for men, the first Asian skincare for men, a complete range, which is very, very popular.
Stubborn dark circles and wrinkles around the eyes? No problem. Irix heals and repairs. Available at leading chemists and online at pharmaclinix.com.
You have done an attractive backing to this as well. Can you explain more about it?
Of course. Well, I've got a team of very, very good designers.
Okay.
And I wanted to come up with a packaging that was striking. It wasn't the same boring white or beige or very nondescript. And I've always loved purple. It's a vibrant color. And we came up with a packaging that was purple and white and silver, something that looked very attractive on a lady's dressing table. So as you can see, we've got all different types of jewel colors for all our products. And also the packaging is very special in that each one is a thermos. It's metal outside with a glass interior, and all the creams are vacuum packed. So whether this is at 50 degrees, 100 degrees or -4 degrees, the creams will not go off. unlike most creams which are actually packaged in tubes, plastic tubes, the product is disintegrated before you've even opened it.
Especially in the Middle East, where the temperature goes up.
Yes. So a lot of thought went into the actual packaging. Okay, I had a world-class product, but I wanted it to be very effective right to the last little drop that you've got left. So we came up with a thermos that keeps it cool at whatever temperature you want to keep your creams in. And it's something as a woman, I thought it would look lovely on a dressing table to have all different colors rather than most people try to put it in the bottom of the drawer, their skincare or the makeup bag. And this looks very, very attractive packaging.
Okay, all right. And this looks like a very large-scale operation. Who's behind all these?
It started off with the family concern. My husband has been very, very supportive and given a lot of input. Okay. My girls, I've got 2 girls and a boy, and all 3 have contributed towards it. In fact, that's my daughter who's a model. And even the one that you see on television, she's my elder daughter.
Okay.
And my son is very much into the business side of it.
Okay.
And apart from the family, I've got a great team, both in my manufacturing department, my sales, and the reps I've got. So I've got a rep who's now looking after the Middle East, who's Mr. Aditya Tulli. Then I've got Dheeraj Sahita, who's our senior sales consultant in UK and Europe. Okay. And then I've got Joe in Lebanon, who's looking after the whole of Lebanon. Okay. Then I've got Rahul, who's looking after Bahrain. Okay. And I've got other people who are looking after each country. So it's slowly growing to international.
You have a great team.
I've got a beautiful, and I couldn't do without it. They really worked very hard, and they've got a company that only started 2 years ago to a world platform.
How do you take care of the distribution side?
Well, actually, we started off as an in-house aqua beauty salon, so it was meant to be sold in the beauty salons. But we had such a huge demand in UK when they found out about our products. We did start advertising on B4U and other TV channels, and the response was so amazing that major distributors in UK started approaching us. And now we are in, we've got direct 500 accounts, plus we distribute to over 5,000 outlets in the UK through major wholesalers. Okay. And now, following that success there, we're now in the Middle East, and we've tied up with all the major countries here. We've set up an office in Dubai, and that'll be looking after Middle East operations. And we're now in Bahrain, Dubai, all the GCC countries, and we've tied up with over 5,000 outlets in the Middle East.
What makes your skin look so young for your age?
I have a secret for anti-aging. I use Pharmaclinix program.
Wrinklex cream contains a peptide which stops the contraction of facial muscles, resulting in a smooth, wrinkle-free complexion. This is an effective alternative to Botox injections. Pharmaclinix, scientifically developed for Asian skin.
We have seen a couple of interesting commercials in the television as well. Could you explain to us more about it?
Yes, the biggest success we've had with Pharmaclinix is because we spend a lot on our commercials, and we air it on across about 10 TV channels in the UK. Okay. And we've tied up with 4 or 5 channels in the Middle East as well, including B4U. All right. And B4U has been great. They really have supported me from day one. And we made a commercial on each product that we have, and then we play these ads very often, at least 4 or 5 times in the day on each channel. And that's where we get the product awareness, because unless you can have a beautiful product, the best product, but unless you really advertise, most people won't even get to hear about it. All right. So we've got an ad made on each, a commercial made on each product. Okay. Because the products were doing so well in UK, we've also made TV commercials on the testimonials of people who've used it, the pharmacists who've sold it, nutritionists who've recommended it, and we've had a great response due to the commercials.
You have a new range of products for men, and then with these handsome model done. Can you explain more about it, and is there a story behind it as well?
Yes, a very exciting story. We were bringing out the whole range for men, so I needed an Asian man who would really show what the whole product was about. And I did go through a lot of portfolios, and then I came across this very, very handsome man, one to die for, by the name of Farzan, and he's an Iranian.
Okay.
So I flew him over from Iran just to make the ad for the day, and had a fabulous time. He really did justice to the whole product, and now that ad is perhaps one of the most famous ones in UK. And because of that, the whole Asian skincare for men has taken in a big way. That
and he has become the brand ambassador.
He's become a brand leader, the face of skincare for men.
Lights and next gets you the right spotlight. Yeah, oh yeah. It feels like I wanna let it go. So come on, let's shake it on the floor. Come on. Here we go. Check it out. Pharmaclinix for men.
Can you also tell us about the books which you have written?
Yes, I've always been interested in the science of life, and I really wanted to educate most of our Asian women on skincare, on various issues, whether skin or hair or anti-aging. So I've written in around 8 books, and they're available on my website. And right from low cholesterol books to anti-aging, which has become #1 seller, and it's just something I enjoy in my spare time to actually read and write and impart some knowledge.
What's the next project? What's the next big project that's coming up?
In UK on the 6th of September this year at the Radisson Hotel, in conjunction with B4U, we're doing the Beauty Clinics Awards. And that's all categories in a beauty clinic, including best hairstylist and henna artist, so forth. 8 categories. Then we've got the Pharmaclinix Next Model Award. As I said, so far I've been using my home talent. But since we're bringing new products all the time, we're always looking for new models. So we are holding the modeling awards, and we've got over 55 entrants so far for that one phase. So it's going to be very exciting.